Thank you so much for being here. Please use the chat. Tell us who you are, where you're from. We have some announcements to make. I'm going to go over a few announcements for you all. Then we have a great testimonial to share with you, and we will get into our Q&A, which we do every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to let you all know that the Tuesday that's coming will be our last Q&A session until after Vegas. So Thursday before Vegas, no Q&A because we will be.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yep.
This is our last Thursday Facebook Live before the big day.
Before the big day. And we're super excited for the big day. I've had the permanent smile on, of course, and I cannot wait to see you all. If you're going to be in Vegas, make sure that you drop it in the comments. We want to see, and we cannot wait to see you all in Vegas. We are in the middle of a pop-up sales incentive. I hope you've all seen the pop-up sales incentive that we posted yesterday, about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to talk to you all about how this pop-up sales incentive works because you have a few hours left to take advantage of it, okay? So from 7 p.m. yesterday, Wednesday, from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 7 p.m. tonight, right? This Thursday, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, any combination of 2 signups. So it could be 2 new signups. It could be 1 new signup and a reactivation. It could be 2 reactivations, right? For people. Any 2 that you get a $50 bonus that will be paid out through PayPal tomorrow, right? On Friday. So great opportunity to get some pocket money for Vegas. Make sure that you are signing those people up and getting ready for Vegas as well. Cannot wait to see you all. Okay, we also have reactivation special. So that can be applied to this pop-up sales incentive as well. So if you have an inactive customer or you know an inactive customer, they can get started for $30 off of the initial monthly cost just by going to support@royaltie.com. So make sure that your inactive person goes to support@royaltie.com and they can get $30 off of the initial monthly cost.
Yeah, hey, sorry to jump in, but
no.
This reactivation thing, everybody, I can tell you that there is still a ton of low-hanging fruit out there. Like every time we send out a reminder email to inactive customers, like every single time we get 20 or 30 or 40 people writing back saying, yeah, reactivate my account. So like the fact that we are having this level of success tells me that, you know, there's more that could be done, like much, much more. So I strongly encourage you to go into, you know, your back office and have a look, right? And to just reach out to those people and tell them, like, you know, they're about the amazing reactivation incentive that we have, what's coming in 9 days, right? Like it's exciting. And for sure, we are not at a point where we have kind of like maxed out reactivations. So I'm, you know, we've got 9 more days, but I think today would be a great way to do it, or a great day to do it, given this additional, you know, pop-up incentive that Cheryl's describing. So anyway, my message is simply that there is a lot of opportunity out there, and you know, no time like the present to go out and get it.
Right on. Thanks, Justin. So I want to talk a bit about Vegas. Once again, if we will see you in Vegas, make sure that you drop it in the comments. We'll be flying on Thursday. So lots of event stuff happens on Friday. Make sure that you're checking your email. We'll post some things in the group if you are a part of our VIP or Giraffe Club. So if you are VIP or in the Giraffe Club, we have events that start Friday the 22nd. From 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. is a Giraffe Club meet and greet. So make sure that you are looking for emails, that they will come very shortly, and make sure that you're checking the group and stay, I guess, just keep aware so that you can be added to our Giraffe meet and greet. We want to see you all there. There's like over 100 and something people in that Giraffe Club that we can't wait to see, that we get to meet. Friday from 4 to 6. And then we have 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. that same Friday night, our VIP cocktail reception. We can't wait to see you all there as well. So make sure that you are checking your email. Make sure that you're checking the groups. We'll have a registration table for you all. We have great swag that we are bringing as well, so you don't want to miss it. Then, of course, Saturday, November 23rd is our big event where we will talk about Royaltie AI and release Royaltie AI. So 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is registration. Welcome, swag bag pickup. Look, if you've been to an event before, you want to make sure that you're getting there at the 9 a.m. Okay, don't wait until the last minute to arrive, right? And be trying to shuffle through the door. You have a great opportunity to meet other folks that are in Royaltie. Grab your bag, grab your seat. You want to get as close to the front as you possibly can. You learn that at events. Get to the front. Get to the front. So make sure that you are there early and grab your seats. We have some great speakers with Andrew Musselman, who is one of our keynote speakers. We also have Ken Balls, who is a keynote speaker. You'll hear from Justin, of course, who will release Royaltie AI. We have some of our top income earners on a panel as well. So we have a jam-packed day on Saturday. Make sure that you go to vegasschedule.now.site to see that schedule. If you are part of the Giraffe Club or VIP, make sure that you are checking your emails. That will come out as well. And also we will be posting details on Facebook so that you know where and when to meet. So super stoked about that. Can't wait to see you all in Vegas. I want to pull up Susan Charlton, who is going to give us her testimonial right now. Everybody say welcome to Susan.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you, Cheryl and Justin, for having me. I can't believe the anticipation of waiting here. But anyways, I'm happily married. I'm a mom of 4 adult kids, and I also have 8 grandchildren. I am a hypnotherapist by trade and an entrepreneur for over 25 years in the MLM space. Honestly, I have tried so many platforms over the 25 years. I got super frustrated. I couldn't even figure out how to set up that, what's it called, contact management system. I was like, this just isn't for me. Yet in my heart, I knew I needed it. It was kind of a love-hate relationship. But when I was finally introduced to Royaltie, I have to admit, I did hesitate for a second. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 months. I saw the support, the training, the simple how-tos. I mean, the cost was so affordable. And I really trusted Cheryl Coco, and I saw her passion. So finally, I decided to build my landing page. And I remember that day, I was jumping up and down. My husband thought, I don't know, was she drinking wine? But anyways, he was super excited too. And I finally found something that I could do and understand. And not everyone, and I found out that everyone in Royaltie was super supportive and kind, not to mention the Zoom support team. Where you can ask anything, anything, and they actually answer you. So as far as my MLM business, I get people who are actually looking for what I'm doing, which is a nice change. Do they always join? No, but that's okay, because I can email them and build a relationship with them. In Royaltie, my monthly sign up has increased about 35%. Super excited. I am finding now that I am promoting Royaltie to other business owners with confidence, because I really do know the struggle. I struggled. So in my heart, I know that we're all at the right place at the right time. I am so grateful to both of you, Cheryl and Justin, thank you so very much for having me.
Thank you, Susan. That was super great. Please make sure that you give Susan a shout out. Great job, Susan. We appreciate you. So if you want to give your testimonial here on our Facebook Live, you can just shoot me an email, cheryl@royaltie.com, or of course on Facebook, just send me a private message and we will get you set up to give your testimonial here on our Facebook Live. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the Q&A with our founder, Justin Bilobaba. Justin, you ready?
I am. And given that we're now 9 days from the big day, and actually less than a week from when I leave for Vegas, once again, I have no new announcements. Nothing, no features to release because we're saving it all. I can tell you it's going well. We have, everything live on our staging servers, which is a big step. So now we've got, a week to make sure everything works perfectly. But it's now all built, which is big for us. It's built, and we're loading in our all of the content, and we're all the templates, and let the testing begin. So we are, we've got a lot of work ahead of us, but we remain on track and extremely confident that this is going to be an amazing launch in 9 days. So questions, let's get to them. As always, our goal is to be as transparent as we possibly can be as a business. That's why we're here. So if there's anything on your mind, don't be shy. Please ask, even if you think it's a simple, obvious question. And especially if you're new, welcome. And please feel comfortable asking anything in the chat, and we will answer all of your questions right now. Right on.
This is from Tammy. She says, I have a new person joining. He will be importing from Aweber, 1,000 at a time. He then wants to send out to his network of doctors, 2,500 on one campaign. Will his contacts have to opt in? Will they get bumped out for any reason when his first email is sent?
If they unsubscribe, they'll unsubscribe. But yeah, like you can create one list from all the contacts that you're bringing in. They don't need to opt in again, but please make sure that anything that you're importing and and planning on using the email marketing tool, make sure that they have opted in. We had someone try to import like 6 million contacts, and it didn't seem credible that every single one of those people had opted in. So same rules apply as any other email provider. Yeah, you can import stuff, but just follow, respect the the rules and regulations, and make sure that you have the right to contact these people.
Right on. Thanks, Justin. This is from Deshaun. He says, if the person who signed you up is not active, if I get them back in, would they sign up under me or the person they originally signed up with? So if you sign up an inactive person, basically, can they sign up under you, or do they have to go with the person that they originally signed up with? They can.
Yeah. What this there's a line, right?
Yeah. If that person is inactive and has been inactive for a while and doesn't have contact with the person who signed them up, and you're speaking with them and have a great relationship, communicate that with support. And if they have stated that they do want to get signed up with Royaltie and under you, then make sure that you communicate that, and that person would be signed up with you. Obviously, like, you wouldn't want anybody going out there and particularly going after someone else's people. You know how that goes. But if there's like a credible reasoning there and you speak with support, then I'm sure we can make it happen. Someone says, has the conference started yet?
Yeah, conference is over. You missed it. No, it's November 23rd.
Yeah.
9 days.
This is from Patty. She says, others say AdSense ready. Am I right in saying our websites don't have that capability?
Don't have the capability for what?
It says, others say AdSense ready. Am I right in saying our websites don't have that capability?
I do not know what that means.
Neither. Will the daily contents be put into the content tab after the fact?
Oh, you're asking. Okay, so what you will see on an AI activated landing page is you will get everyday suggested posts in the basically we're merging social marketing and content marketing, right? Like we're putting those two sections together and we're calling the whole thing social marketing. So inside social marketing, in 9 days, you'll have your articles, your videos, your posts, all that stuff will be together, which makes more sense. In that section, you'll get suggested posts every day. If you use the post or save it for later, or you'll be able to kind of do things with the suggestions. Then it will appear in your list of posts that you've either saved or used in the past. If you skip it, then it won't, because if you skip it, that tells us and that tells our AI engine that this was not something that you were interested in. So we're not going to just save something that you weren't interested in. So if you post it, if you save it, then it will remain in, your kind of, you're in your old, in the, I don't know, like, what do you call that? Like in the listing of all your posts.
Yep. She says, if we want to add to our blog daily, are we limited because we already get 3 articles or content daily?
So we're dealing with that restriction. We'll announce it on the 23rd, how we're handling that restriction. You'll be happy.
How many social media posts do you get daily in the 327 package?
Unlimited.
Okay. And then, if you find someone that has been inactive over 90 days and they want to come back with you, they do still get the $30 off. Enough in the questions. Once you have an AI landing page up, how often will you suggest improvements?
As often as our model provides improvements for your specific page. It's not like, oh, every week. Like maybe your landing page is perfect. Like maybe it can't be improved, right? I mean, obviously everything can be, but just like you can imagine, let's say we don't have a suggestion, then we won't make a suggestion. But if, we learn something, right, then we will. So there's not a schedule. It's as we have suggestions to improve, we will make those suggestions.
Right on.
But it won't be right away either, right? Like there's a there's a learning phase, right, where we are collecting information about your business and your audience before we're going to be making any kind of like custom recommendations, which I think makes sense.
Chris says, is it easy to convert an existing page to AI?
It is, yeah. You'll see there's a button and you click it.
Justin, can you give us the average percentages of leads on our ads?
Well, I mean, that's a little bit like saying, how long is a piece of string, right? Like it depends. How effective is a billboard? It depends. Like I wouldn't talk about averages. I would talk about like something that is realistically achievable for someone who works hard, right? Like this is not what I'm going to say is not something that anyone should expect out of the gates or something that anyone should expect if they put in zero effort. But for someone who tries, right, and experiments and works with our support team and, does things the right way, having an ad, click rate of, between 1% and 2% is absolutely achievable. And having a landing page that converts, 8, 12% is also achievable. Right. So, to kind of put that into, actual numbers, if I have 10,000 ads a month, if I get a 1% click rate, I'm getting 100 clicks to my website. If I convert 10%, I'm getting 10 leads. But again, that's not, do nothing and put in no effort and don't try at all. That's someone who, takes this seriously.
Sonia says, will AI give email content or just a template?
Yeah, we're not creating like full email campaigns. That is generally quite product specific. So please don't expect like 30-day email campaign. Like that kind of goes, beyond what's realistic, out of the gates. However, we are enabling an email newsletter based on the content that we're recommending for you to post on social media. As we recommend articles and videos and surveys and whatever for you to post on Facebook, for example, we will also then automate the addition of that content to your blog on your landing page and to be sent out as a newsletter, to the followers of that landing page. So email newsletter, which is, again, meant to kind of keep your business top of mind, drive traffic back to your landing page, build your personal brand as an expert in your business category, right? Like that is something that you'll have out of the gates on the 23rd. And that's amazing. Like, an automated email newsletter that's, one click and it's done. Like that's a pretty big deal. Haven't seen that before.
Yeah. Contacts for content marketing, put their info in. Where does that info go?
The contacts in content marketing go into the landing page. You associate every content post with a landing page, right? So if I post an article, I need to associate it with, like a landing page that I've built. So when someone signs up to read the article, that contact information, their name, their phone number, their email address, whatever, goes into the list of that landing page. We thought that made way more sense than, I'm posting an article every single day. You don't want, each one to be its own list. Like that wouldn't be helpful, right? Like at its core, you're promoting one business. You're not promoting, the goal isn't to promote 200 individual articles. It's to promote those articles to ultimately promote your business, right? So all of the leads that you get from all the articles that are associated with that landing page will all go to that landing page list. So you have one list for your business to manage. And we thought that was the most intuitive, simple, helpful way to organize things.
Great one. This is from Timothy. He says, how will AI affect our current landing pages? Will the landing pages have to be recreated?
No, you might have to tweak them a little bit. Like just minor stuff. Like if you have an old landing page, like 6 months old, you'll have to pick your industry and your subcategory, right? Because it's based on that we drive keywords and we drive articles and content recommendations. So you might have to do that. And if you don't have a contact form on your landing page, which I don't know why anyone would have a landing page that doesn't have a contact form, but if you don't, you're going to need to add it. That's it. We've made it easy.
Becky says, is there still room for guests at the conference?
Possibly. I don't know. Email support. I think we've sold 500 tickets. I know that. But we may do a few extra. I know we have done a few extra, but we may do a few extra more. Sorry?
was like, get in there.
Well, yeah, but I mean that'll cap, and so don't be disappointed. Like, just do it.
Patty's saying AdSense means you can have other businesses post their ad on your website.
Oh no. No, and like, for this to be worth anything, you need like tens or hundreds of thousands of clicks. Like if you're getting, I don't know, let's say you're getting 1,000 visitors to your website a month, you might get $1. Like that's like what Google might pay you for that ad space. Like this is not some, amazing opportunity. Like, look, the sites that depend on advertising revenue, those are sites that produce, like, their entire reason for existing is to produce content, right? News sites, entertainment sites, right? But our customers, for the vast majority, are not just in the business of they're not like, we don't have news sites, right? Like, people are here to promote their business and ultimately to sell products, right? Like, to sell real estate or to sell whatever, personal training services. So the advertising, because you're not in the business of producing content and attracting millions of visitors to your site, the advertising opportunity is like pennies. So I wouldn't worry about that.
This is from Gabriella. Where do we find the impression on the webpage of Royaltie? Your impressions, I guess,
for your ads in the online ad section.
And I think if you're talking about the landing page in the analytics section, this is from Lynn. She says, "Is AI going to help with our emails going to spam?"
Perhaps in the future. I mean, look, the email newsletter is, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not going to go to spam in some email providers, but we're not going to obviously include any wording that would trigger spam filters.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be writing your email marketing campaigns for you, right? Like that is very business specific. We are much more focused on, like marketing, right? Like, big picture, attracting interest from your target audience, in your business category, like, attracting people, so you can generate leads, so you can, build a loyal audience that knows you and trusts you. That's our goal. It's not to help you sell whatever it is that you happen to be selling today, because like, products change, and we really don't get involved in the sales side of things. Like, closing the deal is up to you, right? Like, we are completely committed to being the best marketing technology platform in the world. And that's about generating interest in your business, like in your business category.
Are we going to be able to handle SEO modifications on the websites?
I don't know what that means.
Not sure.
Please clarify.
Tammy says, I have never received a suggestion to change a landing page. Is that for the new AI?
Yeah. Hasn't happened yet. And please don't expect that on day one. Like, give it, it takes time for a model to collect enough data to be able to make intelligent recommendations, right? So 30 days, 60 days to gather data, so we can learn, and make the right recommendation.
Yeah.
Machine learning. Otherwise, we'd just be machine guessing, which is not a good thing.
So to answer your question, Ron, they get their $30 off when they email support. If you're saying if someone has been out for over 90 days, when they email support, you don't have to change anything. They just have to email support and let them know who they're signing up with. Eric says, with regards to the email campaign, are all emails branded with Royaltie? Can the from email address be changed?
They're not branded royalty even once ever at all. We do have to put an address on the email. But it's editable. So we have to put an address. So we put our head office address, but please feel free to edit that in the footer of your email with your own. It's just a requirement that an address be there though. So we put ours. But everything and the reply to is yours. Nothing says royalty anywhere.
What would be the difference as far as what AI will do in the background in relation to original content we create or evergreen content?
I don't understand the question.
What would be the difference as far as what AI will do in the background in relation to original content create or evergreen? Can you clarify there, Serena? When sending emails, can you change the email address it comes from?
No, not the from, but the reply to. But the from, it's basically like, like your website at now.site, which makes sense because they went to, custom URL.now.site to sign up in the first place. So it's a pretty logical from, and then the reply to can be customized to whatever you want.
This is from Shell. She says, how product service specific will the industry categories be?
Not product specific at all, for sure, right? Like that's really not the goal. So if someone was asking about are we going to have a category for balloon design? No, definitely not. And it's not, the reason why is that's really not, at all the best way to market your business. The goal, truly, the goal of marketing is to attract interest from your target audience in your business category, right? It's not to sell a product right away. Why is this true? Over time, every business products change without exception. There is no exception to that. Look around, right? Every single business in the world that survives, their products change, right? So, if anyone's expecting to see super specific, products in the listing, you're going to be disappointed. But the good news is we're not doing that because it won't actually help you. That's not the way to market effectively. What you want, if I was a personal trainer, I would want to attract, right, people who are interested in fitness, not people who are interested in, TRX or spinning or because over time the specific products change, right? They do in every industry. What I want to do is I want to attract people who are interested in fitness. I want to build a following, right? I want them to see me as an expert, and that way I can sell them my products today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Products change, right? What the goal of marketing is to attract your target audience to you and build that following the right way over time. So please absolutely expect us to focus on industries and hundreds of categories within those industries, but products, absolutely not. That's not the goal of marketing.
Right on. Thanks, Justin. This is Michael Pendleton. And the content marketing leads receive the email series associated with that landing page.
Sorry, one more time.
The content marketing leads receive the email series associated with that landing page.
Yes, correct. It's as if they're signing up for your landing page.
Yeah. Can I send a landing page to someone without sending them the ad?
Of course. Yeah, you can send your yes. Send them your landing page. I don't even know how you would send someone your ad. You can't. It's not possible.
How many emails will be included in the generated email campaign going out through AI? I think you mean.
Oh, the emails. It's whatever's included in your subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the email newsletter will go against your email, like the number of emails that are included in your subscription, right? Whatever those numbers are, right? 2,500, 5,000, whatever.
Lynn is asking, will there be some royalty t-shirts or marketing and promotional items to buy?
At the conference?
I think you mean at the conference, right? Lynn will be at the conference. So I think that's what she means.
Mm-mm.
But no t-shirts and stuff that you could buy at the conference.
Not at the conference, but get them online on our website.
Yeah. At the very bottom, there's a t-shirt, and you can go to it and buy promotional materials. Will there be an email campaign for Royaltie as a business?
We're not doing email campaigns. No, we're doing email newsletters.
Yeah. Okay, that one. Are there AI presentations with and without the comp plan? Yep, there's an AI presentation with and without the comp plan. We have them on YouTube. And I couldn't think. I don't know why I couldn't say YouTube. Yep, I answered that one. SEO, handling keywords and technical stuff for search engine optimization.
Is that a question?
I think that was Xavier talking about his SEO question before, but I still don't understand the question.
Yeah, Xavier, just write out the question completely, and then we'll answer it.
Yeah, like there's like a kind of a flow in the questions, so I can only see the section that you're typing. Serena, she says, in regards to content articles, if I post my own verse suggested by AI, but I don't remember what your question was.
Okay, so as long as you post, okay, I'm going to take a guess.
Okay.
I think what she's asking is, will our system kind of pick up original content and learn from it? Yeah, like as long as you're using our system, as long as we know about it, like so post, from our system, then we can learn from your original stuff as well. Like we're gonna, it will definitely help our model learn faster and more about your business and your audience. Definitely.
Will there be an HTML setting on the landing page eventually?
Yes.
Does the email from .now.site cause it to go to spam?
No.
So maybe this is Can I make the from email my Gmail account?
No, so you can make the reply to email whatever you want, but it's from, for example, if my website was justin.now.site, the email would come from justin@now.site. Okay, so which I think is a pretty like good consistent experience for the end user. Like it's what they would expect and hopefully recognize.
Has Royaltie thought about adding a VR social solution with the AI feature?
VR, like virtual reality? No. Is that what you mean?
I don't know. That's from Robert.
I don't see the fit, but please explain it to me.
I don't know, Julius, why Julius says there will be no more email marketing. There is email marketing, email newsletters. You can build your campaign. Email newsletters is part of AI.
Yeah. The email's not going away. All I said was the AI isn't going to build you a 30 email marketing sequence. Like that's not happening, because frequently this gets much like this kind of these email sequences go beyond generating interest from your target audience in your business category, right? And it gets into sales of like a specific product or a specific offering. So it gets they tend to be very product specific, which is, and sales focused, which is really not, where we get involved. So no, you can still build your own, please, of course, definitely do that, right? You can do that. We will automatically, as part of the AI, create an email newsletter. So we're adding. Please do not think that something's being removed at all.
What's the difference between email and newsletters?
So, how do I answer this? An email is any kind of email, any kind of electronic message that you might want to send to your followers. It could be, a birthday message. It could be a sale that you're running. Like it could be a series of 50 emails. It could be anything. Specifically, what we are adding automatically is a newsletter that allows you with a click to send out whatever, whatever recent article, video, whatever piece of content that you just posted on your social media and maybe on your blog. You can also send that out instantly as a newsletter to your followers. So that's one type of, the email newsletter is one type of email, but there are many others that you can create through our system. But the newsletter is new and it will be created automatically as part of this new release.
What's the last hour for pre-AI enrollment? What date and time, please?
I assume it'll be midnight on the 22nd.
Yep, 11:59.
Yeah. UTC.
Yeah, UTC. Thanks.
Or maybe not, because we're not going to launch the new website the night before. So look, you'll be able to access current pricing and pricing's not changing, but the current subscription packages right up until the moment that you can't.
What the switch is?
Which will be sometime between, I don't know, like 8 o'clock on the 22nd and midnight on the 23rd. So whenever we flip the switch, right, and the changes kind of, propagate around the world, that is when, so you can access the current offerings until you can't, which will happen around the 23rd, like maybe slightly before, or on the day.
Will we have a video?
That's sorry, you just cracked me up. I hate UTC. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Will there be a video made that is similar to the ones already made but doesn't mention the company name Royaltie?
Why would we? No, I wouldn't. I don't know why.
Make your own video.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right,
people are going to discover that when they go to royaltie.com.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
We have all the marketing materials there for you. You have the presentation there for you. You can make the video and I guess kind of make it to for your own branding if you'd like to.
Sure, but keep in again, people are going to know that Royaltie exists when they go to royaltie.com to sign up and then use the system.
So he's just saying that. Okay. That's the question. When you say, let us know that you are posting from our system, does that mean answering the question, did you post this successfully on social media?
Yeah, sure. Yes, that makes sense.
So,
it's more creating the thing in our system, right?
Will the AI email newsletter contain our link for anyone that might want to sign up in Royaltie?
No. It's going to link to your landing page.
Yeah. So I'm sure you'll have links on your, change your landing page. Post from the system.
Yeah, and again, right? That if you're looking to drive traffic to your royalty link through an email, you can create that campaign. And in my view, that's kind of leaving the area of marketing and getting into the world of sales, where you're now at a point where you've generated interest, amongst your target audience, you've built your list, you've built yourself up as an expert, and now I'd like to direct you to actually make a purchase of my product.
Yeah. So the newsletter will not go to our leads we generated. May I? Okay.
Yes.
So there's an email broadcast series and there's a newsletter, and these are two separate things. In your broadcast series is the campaign that when someone gets started, they go through day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, no matter when they get started. Okay? This is an email series, right? That you would build yourself. The newsletter is something that you put out daily to all of the subscribers that have subscribed to that campaign, right? So daily you would say, hey, I posted a great article. Hey, I posted this great content. Hey, you should check out this video. Look what's going on today. When you check your own emails right now, you'll see that you're a part of a series, but you often get sent newsletters, and they're sending that to the entire list. Somebody might say, hey, I'm going live on Facebook. Hey, I'm doing this. So two separate things. You have that series that you could build yourself, and the newsletter that AI will take care of. I hope that clears it up.
I liked it.
Brahim says, will the newsletters have a hyperlink to the landing page associated with it?
Yes, to the blog section of your landing page, which obviously you don't have yet. You don't have a blog section. I realize you're going to have that too. The problem, Cheryl, here is like, we haven't shown anybody what this thing actually looks like. So everyone's like trying to kind of imagine it, right? And it's like, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I totally get it, right? But this is, everyone's trying to kind of like figure it out. And it would be better if we could just show you, because that's going to knock out like 99% of your questions. So unfortunately, we can't do that. Well, we're not going to, but I understand, why there's so many questions, because it's sort of like we're just talking about something that you haven't seen. But I can assure all of you that in 9 days you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This all fits together in a pretty logical way. But I understand how today it's like, you're trying to figure it out, kind of using like the little bits and pieces of information that you have. So anyway, I'm with you.
Right. So Kwan says from Timothy, can we blast our email list yet or in the near future? That's the your contact list, right? From your contact list, right? You have the list that they came in on, or the landing page, and you can send out those, one-off newsletters that we're talking about, or sometimes in the industry it's called, can we blast our list? There's like tons of different, I guess, lingo for it. But of course, and you could do that right now on your own if you'd like to. If you need the founding affiliate material, you can email support@royaltie.com for the logos. They have them for you. So just reach out and email support. Are you doing that? Will there be videos to show the new features and explain the functionality on 11/23? So, sorry, I'm just talking.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
So we will, of course, have like videos that we release, videos that we upload. But part of being in Vegas is you get to hear it first, right? And you have everything right in front of you. Of course, we would love to shoot everything Facebook Live for you. There's always something that gets lost in translation. So I don't want you to think, hey, I'm guaranteed to hear every single word and everything that happens from watching on Facebook. Of course, we will broadcast as much as we possibly can for those who couldn't be there. But another reason to be in Vegas with us, for sure.
Yes. And you know what I'm going to say on the subject of training, right? The ultimate goal that we have is not more training or the best training. Our ultimate goal is no training required. So we are going to be really, really paying attention to the types of questions that we get from existing users, new users, and that is going to be incredibly helpful in terms of how we, adjust the product and kind of adjust the experience of every user, so that we deliver information in the right way, in the right order, to create an experience that doesn't raise questions. It works in a simple, intuitive way that brings the new user on an appropriate kind of journey of discovering things in a logical, intuitive, simple way. So that's the goal. We will probably have some videos and stuff like that to kind of to bridge that until we are at a place where no training is needed. But for sure, that's our goal is no training. Yeah, Ron, for your system, no training, but training still be needed to teach approach and closing. Sales training is different. We do that in the Giraffe Club every week, right? Of course, being able to describe, right, the product, absolutely. There's people before they see the product have questions. That's to me, that's a completely separate topic from the user experience with the actual product. But I take your point.
This is from Xavier. He's going to clarify his question.
He's back.
Yep.
Awesome.
My question on the SEO is the following. Will I have access to adjust keywords and tags to optimize ranking on Google, Bing, or Internet Explorer search engine?
Absolutely, yeah. You'll be able to see the keywords that are associated with your landing page.
I lost my place. Can we send an email to all of our personals somehow at the present time?
All of your personals. I don't know what a personal is.
Personal signups. Can you send an email to all of your personal signups?
Yeah, you have access to the contact information, yes?
Yeah, you would have to create the list from your personals, but there's no hit the button, send one to every single personal. I think that's what you're talking about. Will there be extra added benefits of being a founding member?
It's not enough.
There may be some things in the future for those founding members for sure. Yep, it's good, Lisa. This is from Core. I hope I'm saying your name right. I am from Toronto. I'm basically new as of today. Welcome.
Welcome, Toronto. Awesome.
That's a one-up for Toronto.
Yeah.
Can I promote the 3 packages after the 23rd, same as today, or does it all change with AI?
Yeah. So it's not all changing. Everything is staying the same, except we are adding AI capabilities, and we are reducing the included online ads by half. Basically to pay for the AI and all the content and everything.
When emailing a campaign, will there be a way to see if they received the email or a way to track who exactly is receiving?
It all gets delivered unless the email address is wrong. It's you can track opens, but for sure, email analytics is something that is on our near the top of our priority list for early-ish 2020. We know that the email analytics that are there are not, they're not enough to really, get all the information that you need. So we're going to come back to that, and we're going to build that out, definitely.
Is lineup still coming in the future? Yeah,
we have a lot to do. A lot. Oh my gosh. It's not like when we release AI, we're just gonna sit on a beach. We got, we have a absolutely, essentially infinitely long, product roadmap. We have major major features still to release. AI is at the core, will be at the core of everything, right? And it will, power every feature. But we have a lot more to do. I mean, we got to, we have SMS, we've got remarketing, we've got, the CRM to completely overhaul, including the lineup feature that we talked about. We've got tons to do.
I love it.
Interesting.
Like when you
Cheryl seems to be gone.
Oh no!
Am I gone?
Am I gone?
Can you guys let me know? Is Cheryl okay? Can somebody let me know if you can still see me?
Can you see me?
I'm just looking in the in the comments here.
Oh, I can see. Oh, hold on. Thank you.
Cheryl's fine? Okay.
Oh no! I don't know what happened, but maybe he's coming back.
I hate when that happens.
I was talking.
You were talking?
Yeah,
I was blabbing on about some, I don't know.
I was just going to say, I love when you say there's no shortage of ideas here. We just go on, like, our biggest struggle is prioritize which one we want to do.
Totally.
Right. All right. Well, it is 11:56, so we are going to end it here.
All right.
But it was nice to see everyone. We will be back Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wishing you best wishes on the pop-up sales incentive. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.